How's it going, guys? It's me, Mythical Evan here, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 Banshee roll video. Today's Destiny 2 video, we're going to be looking at the Banshee rolls for the 29th of March. So here we have the 6 weapons that Banshee is selling this week, and I'm going to be going through every single one of them and their rolls. If you want to see me go over the ones that you should just pick up, that will be like a minute long. Go follow my TikTok in the description below, go and watch that instead. Because if you want a short form, that's where to see my stuff. Anyway, we got the Legal Action 2 Pulse Rifle. Now, this Pulse Rifle was actually a pretty good Pulse Rifle when it released. It is one of the better legendaries. It's not the best, but I actually do quite like it for PvE content. Today's roll is running with Rampage and Surplus, which is actually pretty common roll that I'm getting quite a lot. I've got at least 3 of these already. It's only released last season. So, these two work really well together, with Surplus giving you abilities for kills and Rampage giving you more damage for those kills. I think that these perks really work like quite well together, and I'd actually suggest picking this weapon up if you don't already have a roll of it. The next weapon that we have is the Syncopation 53, I think, which is running with the brand new Surus Synergy Origin trait, the Frenzy, and the brand new Steady Hands perk. In a different video, I'm going to be going over each and every Origin trait. I'm going to be doing that first on my TikTok, and I'm making a compilation of all those videos here on YouTube. Stay around for that. Anyway, with Frenzy, you get damage for being in combat, which is, I believe, either dealing or taking damage for 7 seconds. And with Steady Hand, you get improved handling for a short amount of time. So if you want to switch weapons quickly, just get kills with this, and then you can switch to either a shotgun or you can switch to your special ammo weapon or your heavy ammo weapon, whatever you want, and it will be much quicker because that's what handling does. If you don't know, handling stat on this weapon isn't actually bad at base 60. You also do have this, which will greatly increase it. I believe that increase it to 66. I'm not too sure though. It's either 66 or 64. Anyway, yeah, this is actually a pretty good roll. If you want it, pick it up. I'm not going to because I've already got a better roll of it. I've actually got the crafted version of this weapon, which you get just by playing the Witchkin campaign. I suggest you do. Anyway, I'm going to move on to the next weapon, which is the Vision. Now, do not pick this weapon up. It is a waste of your legendary shards. Full auto can now be put onto a mod instead of a perk, so that's not more necessary. And Elemental Capacitor is just the worst trait ever in the game, because if you want to run, arc and your weapon has good handling already, but you are really struggling in that reload speed stat, and you do not want to run solo because, say, you need an arc for whatever you're doing, then this weapon is going to pull you down, so I wouldn't do it. Next, we have the Snorri Fr5 with the brand new on throw dynamics, successful warm-up, and compulsive reloader. Now, these are 2 perks that actually work very well on their own. Like, I really like successful warm, especially on bows, like under your skin, when it's paired with, Archer's Tempo, to give that amazing draw time. It's such a good bow. I might do a review on it at some point this season. We also have the Compulsive Reloader, which I am a compulsive reloader. Literally every single shot I take, I have to reload. I'm like, right, reload quick, because some might be coming, I reload straight away. So, these 2 perks would not actually be that bad, because, you get the extra charge time, just get the kill, and you can reload faster. And you also get the increased reload and stability on the top half of the mag. So, the Compulsive Reloader and the Unknown Flow dynamics work really well together. We also have the Projection Fuse to increase the range, and the Enhanced Battery to increase the mag size, so it's not actually that bad. Next, we have the Filmora B, which has Hockey Break armaments, lasting impressions, and ensemble. Now, if you like running more fighting-based things like dungeons, nightfalls, gambit, strikes, raids, all those sort of things, ensemble is a go-to perk for you, because if you're near allies, you get increased handling and reload speed, meaning that if paired with lasting impressions, if you put on, say, Izanagi's Burden, you can have the auto reload mod on, which is on your leg armor, I believe, the holster mod, that's what it's called, to use the lasting impressions, shoot it, switch to your sniper, get a couple of headshots in, switch back, it should already be reloaded, the lasting impressions bullet would detonate, you can shoot another, switch back to the sniper, and you can keep redoing that over and over again. And especially with Ensemble, if you ever run out of that sniper ammo, but you have heavy ammo left, you can always reload faster with that. Also, Hockey Breach Armaments doesn't really do anything in PvP or PvE really, unless you're going up against stuff like either Hive Guardians or Cabal. That's what it's called, because they use vehicles and turrets, but they're not really necessary. Next we have Quick Fang, which I feel like Banshee sells this role every single week. I don't know why, maybe it's just me. But we have Assassin's Blade, Tireless Blade, and Swordmaster's Guard. Now, the one perk that I'd say is probably wrong with this is Tireless Blade. I'd rather go for something like Relentless Strikes, but, you know, it is what it is. If you do not have a better role than this, I'd suggest go pick it up, because it actually is a very, very good role. Swordmaster's Guard, the only guard acceptable on his sword, and Assassin's Blade is great on the Quick Fang, especially for it being a lightweight frame. Anyway, I'm going to switch over to my Warlock, just look at I believe it's called the Eternity's Edge, and I'm going to switch over my Titan for the Crown Splitter. Right, so now I'm over here on my Warlock. Let's go and check out the sword. So for this weapon, we have Infinity Guard, Tireless Blade, and once again, Assassin's Blade. So for this being a Vortex frame, I wouldn't really suggest Assassin's Blade. Tireless Blade is pretty good though on this weapon. I'd more say Relentless Strikes, and once again, you have to look for Swordmaster's Guard. But if you do not have a better role, or you do not have a role at all of this weapon, pick it up. Alright, so now I'm here on my Titan. Let's check out the Crown Splitter. And here we have Heavy Guard, Tireless Blade, and Woven Blade. Now, Woven Blade used to be a good perk, but I don't really know what to go for now, because Woven Blade has recently been nerfed from going from 5 stacks to 10 for maximum damage. Once again, we have Tireless Blade, which I wouldn't really suggest, but you can do it on this weapon. And then we also have Heavy Guard, which, once again, Swordmaster's Guard or no guard. So I wouldn't also suggest picking up the Crown Splitter unless you do not obtain it already, or you do not have a better role. Anyway, this is all for me, Guardians, so stay safe, have a good day, and Smith Evan signing out. Peace.
Untitled